Good morning, this is Gudimalam Sai Mansa studying second year medicine. Today I am going to do the examination of the chest and the lungs. Before starting the examination, sanitize your hands first. For the chest and lungs examination, to volunteer with me today I have my father. His name is Gudimalam Venkataswamy and he is 54 years old.
My patient said they don't have any past history of illness to lungs and chest. Look for any signs of clubbing. Turn the hands and look for any cigarette stains and peripheral cyanosis. Clubbing can be demonstrated by Sharma's window test. Normally there will be a diamond-shaped window between the fingernails. Now look for signs of carbon dioxide retention flap.
Now I'll check the pulse of my patient.
Now take the patient's pulse for 15 seconds and then measure the patient's respiratory rate for further 15 seconds. To inspect the anterior chest, make sure your patient is seated in supine position in an angle of 45 degrees. Turn the head to the left. Look for the jugular venous pressure in the neck present above the clavicle between the two heads of the sternocleidomastoid. Ask the patient to turn head back to middle. Now feel for windpipe. Look for any tracheal deviation and then the cricosternal distance. Look for conjunctival pallor, which is a sign of anemia. Now observe mucous membrane to access hydration. Observe the shape of the patient's chest and the movement of the chest wall, deformities of the thorax and abnormal retraction.
Let's palpate the anterior chest.
Now place the fingers laterally and ask the patient to take deep breaths and measure the lateral expansion of chest during inspiration.
Now let's palpate the tactile fremitus.
Identify any adventitious sounds, time them in the respiratory cycle and locate them on the chest wall.
Let's do the percussion.
Now percuss the upper, middle and lower zones and the axilla moving in S shape to compare side to side. Now listen for hyporesonance and dull resonance.
Now let's do the oscillation of the lungs. Can you take deep breaths when you feel the stethoscope?
Place the stethoscope at the left and right upper, middle and lower zones including the axilla. Again listen for the intensity and quality of breath sounds and any added sounds. Breath sounds should be vesicular and equal bilaterally.
Can you tell 99 when you feel the stethoscope?
Listen for the vocal resonance comparing the left and right in areas of lung consolidation. 99 is heard more clearly, but in areas of pleural effusion the sound intensity is reduced.
Now let's inspect the posterior chest. Let's do the inspection first.
Make the patient seated to inspect the posterior side. Now look for any signs of deformities, abnormal muscle retraction in intercostal spaces. Ask the patient to take deep breaths in and measure the lateral expansion on back as did on front. Check for peripheral edema. Place the fingers at above the level of 10th ribs. Palpate both lungs for symmetrical tactile fremitus. Fremitus refers to the palpable vibrations that are transmitted through the bronchopulmonary tree to the chest wall of the patient. Use both hands to palpate and compare symmetric areas of the lungs in the pattern.
Now let's do the percussion.
Percuss the back in the upper, middle and lower zones, comparing the left and right side, listening for same sounds as did on anterior chest wall. Percuss in a ladder pattern.
Take deep breaths when you feel the stethoscope.
Now osculate the left and right, upper, middle and lower zones for intensity and quality of breath sounds and any added sounds. Signs are often clear when listening to the posterior chest wall.
Can you say 99 when you feel the stethoscope?
Now once again listen for vocal resonance, listening for same pathologies as of anterior chest wall. Use the ladder pattern suggested for percussion, moving from one side to the other and comparing symmetric areas of the lungs.
99